Well, this is a story of second chances. In fact, 2 second chances. But first, we begin in a place of unparalleled pain. I started working on this story 3 years ago. That's when I met a Jacksonville man, James Rutland. And to be honest, he was in pretty bad shape. And he remembers every bit of it.
Go! And I remember you walk in and I was gonna put plastic all in this closet. Take a 2-liter bottle, fill it with cotton, stuffing from my pillow, and I was gonna use that to muffle the sound. I was gonna shoot myself in the head.
It was 3 years ago, right by that same closet.
I wore this one a lot.
Right here, I first met James. You keep that loaded?
Yeah.
His hellhole, his room. James barricaded himself inside.
40 caliber Smith & Wesson.
A prisoner of PTSD. And now he's drawing it because you wouldn't want to go back, or would you?
No, hell no, I wouldn't want to regress. I want to say I had a candle right here,
but he remembers it exactly.
here. Bought Scentsy crap from somebody.
Candles to cover up the smell.
I threw up in the bathroom and I told her, I told her stop burning shit in the house.
His mom cooking meat on the stove.
Where I was at in Iraq, you could smell a lot of burning bodies.
And he saw the amputations.
And they're holding the whole leg.
And all those pills from the VA.
I was taking 41 pills a day. I would take 17 at night, 13 in the morning, and 11 at lunch.
So how'd that make you feel?
I was a zombie, a walking zombie.
A suicidal walking zombie. But his mom saw my stories on K9s for Warriors.
Then my mom called you. And we started talking, and you came by, and then you took me out here to Camp K9s.
And James signed up to get a service dog. But veterans from all over the U.S. also trying to get in this nonprofit program. And the waiting list, more than a year. And for the many months before he gets his dog, he struggles.
I want to be able to go to the grocery store and not freak out. I want to be able to make it past the parking lot.
Something, though, he just can't do. And the day he tried...
My stomach's in knots.
Too many people, too much noise. He got out of his car.
I'm nervous.
For maybe 30 seconds. A warrior, too skittish now to go even in a grocery store. But please, remember this scene.
Get it!
And now, a year later, take a look.
Love bites. I love you too.
James has a buddy, a certified service dog.
This is Duncan, as I call him, Dunkin' Donuts.
And what a team, their first portrait together.
It's like a perfect blend of color.
The beard, the fur, orange. Everybody matches.
That's what he wanted, really, was to hold my leg.
It has taken months of custom training at K9s for Warriors. And back to this, remember the scene outside the grocery store? Well, look at the progress.
You hungry too?
And now, finally, James can do it.
Yeah, I can go anywhere in public, so it won't bother me a bit.
You see, Duncan can warn James if people get too close. This is so cool. Watch how this works.
This is cover. It's all the way around, facing away, with a sit.
It can spare James from a panic attack.
Right now, what he's doing is he's looking at everything I'm not looking at.
Now,
Banana peppers, green peppers.
they take care of each other.
We've been together a little over a year now.
Wish I could burn it right there. This is the shit that I think about every day.
But these days,
He is so orange.
he can draw a new life.
He's always smiling. One ear always up, it's so goofy.
And remember this, 41 pills a day. Now, James is down to 8.
My relief.
Oh, and Duncan?
Come here, handsome.
He's a rescue from a high kill shelter. He was just 24 hours from being euthanized.
You got my back.
And for James,
Without him, I wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. I know that.
and maybe Duncan doesn't see it.
Who's that? He says it's not me.
But bet he can feel it.
Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy.
James does, for sure. Is that not cool? That is so cool. James is doing so well now that he actually works full-time at K9s for Warriors.
You know, Jeannie, I'm speechless when I see something like that, to see the progress that's been made. You know, I've had a chance to meet some of the Warriors and their dogs, and those dogs mean so much to them. To hear their stories, you saw there what a difference a trip to the grocery store made. We take that for granted, but for them, it's everything. Just to be comfortable in their own homes, this program is doing such a wonderful service for these warriors.
And it's happening on our first coast, and it's helping veterans from all 50 states now. And I think it's something our whole community can be proud of because it's working.
It is.
99% success rate.
99%. You know, it's been a big week for K9s for Warriors. They just broke ground on a new training facility, and many of you donated to make that happen. We raised $450,000 on Veterans Day. Thank you again, everyone, for your support. We couldn't do it without you. Meteorologist Tim Deegan will have your forecast after this break.